Don't worry about being politically correct.
No. I'm just thinking like for myself, really.
Hello, Theo. I'm pretty sure this kind of stood out and you probably walked across it. We're wondering, what is your opinion on jihad? When you see the word jihad, what do you think? What's your immediate reaction or thought?
My immediate reaction is, I don't want to offend anybody, but I think it's foolish, really, it's stupidness. Because, the whole concept of it is kind of opposite to what the religion is supposed to be about.
Yeah.
So, really, it's like saying, what does the Spanish Inquisition, what does witch hunting mean to you as far as Christianity? It's extremism on a faith that it doesn't relate to what it's actually about. So stupid, really.
If I was to ask you, what do you understand by the word jihad, or what have you?
As far as all I know about jihad is dying in the name of the cause, innit? So if you die in battle. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, but isn't that what it means?
So when I, for example, say the word jihad, what is the first thing that you think of?
Muslim, maybe? Yeah, I guess, yeah.
What have you heard of it to be, as in?
I recognise it from, RS lessons, but, I don't remember what it means.
I suppose I have two opinions of it. First of all, from, how the news presents it as some sort of extremist terrorist act where, ISIS and all the rest of it are on a jihad for their religion. From my very limited knowledge of Islam, I don't know if I'm right on this, but I would say it is like a pursuit of warring for Allah and spreading more, or bringing back the ways of the Quran, bringing in the teachings of the Quran. I don't know.
People, I hope. Jihad, to me, is just the struggle of life. Doesn't mean anything that involves other people. To me, jihad is a very personal thing. It's a relationship between you and God, period. So it's a struggle between yourself and the life you're living, the people around you. An example of jihad would be to be friendly even if a person was disrespectful. That in it and of itself is a form of jihad. It's that simple. So that's what it means to me.
In Syria we see so many people killing people and they claim that this is jihad. What's your opinion about this?
In my opinion, this is politics and not jihad. And even if I want to take this question and broaden it, when you mix religion with politics, these are the outcomes. You look at people that look for their best interests and then they give them the dress of religion or the dress of culture. So they wear these things and say, oh, this is jihad, but it's just to extend their political regime, their ideology, etc., etc., etc. So I disagree with it.
So is that a personal statement that you made there, or just generally for everyone?
I watched a film the other day that was actually about holy warriors, Rambo 3. So they're genuinely fighting a holy war of people pushing them out of the land, which is a totally different thing as someone being brainwashed into fighting for someone and then going to heaven for 7 virgins. So it's a bit catch-22 at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of people get a lot of bad press because of what's going on. I know a lot of good Muslim boys. Islam meaning peace anyway for the start. So I think for anyone to bring any sort of religion into a war, I think is total idiot anyway, to be honest with you.
Okay, so basically jihad comes from the word jahada, right? And that means to struggle or to strive. So what do you understand by me saying to struggle or to strive?
You're having a hard time, or to want something, to want to gain.
So you could be struggling in a moral way, a spiritual way anyway, right? But what happens nowadays, the message that we seem to see through media is mainly based on war. And that is actually the smallest of jihad. So there's 3 different types of jihad, right? And the smallest of jihad is the defensive war, which you undertake when you literally have no other option but to defend yourself, as any person would.
I think everyone in the world would relate to that. If you're being attacked, then you defend yourself.
It's common sense.
Yeah, 100.
Exactly. So the greater jihad is morality, spirituality. What you think, fighting against satanic thoughts.
The inner battle. Exactly. The inner battle. That makes more sense.
The way, you go about life. It's just very simple as that. It's simple.
Yeah. No, I mean, explained like that, then I would say it's an amazing thing. It's a great thing.
And the message we're trying to get across is, the true message of jihad. So what Yeah, so perhaps what we're doing right now is jihad in one way, in the way that we're struggling and striving to, spread the message of true Islam to other people.
Now, how did you come across knowing what the actual meaning for jihad is?
I just research religion. Like,
Okay.
don't just believe everything in the media,
That's it.
and just take like time out and just actually.
To do your own research.
Yeah.
I've learned what jihad means. It's to strive. That's what you're saying, wasn't it? To strive and to be a better person. So do your research before you prejudge people, and just.
I think it's good that you're spreading it because people can be really like biased about stuff like this, and they don't really know what it means, so they take like the worst scenario.
Yeah, there are
it's good.
lots of stereotypes. It's good to educate people that it's not all about terror groups or little groups like that, because that's the tiniest percentage, because it doesn't mean anything.
And that's why I think it's great what you're doing, because you're showing people the truth rather than what the media likes to show us, which I think is very good.
Thanks, guys. I love that, though. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
You need to.
You lot, yeah.
That's us, man.
I know the other guys. Are you with the other guys who come up with the board?
Yeah.
Get me something.
What's that say, my friend?
Meeting.
Meeting. Okay. Why do you say that?
I'm not sure. My dad said to.
Okay. That'll do. That's absolutely fine. Thanks very much.